Well, since probably I turned 50, I've been a little bit worried about my skin. I know that my mum suffered in a similar way years ago with brown patches and keratosis of her skin. She came up in lumps on her neck, etc., and on her face. And then it seemed that just after 50 I did too. So fairly recently I thought, well, I'll try and do something about it. So I had a look on the internet and looked at various sites there and came up with this one with the cream and thought, well, with the evidence that was on the website, I'd give it a try. So I started applying it to, first of all, a brown patch which was in this area of my skin, which was not that pronounced but fairly large, and that seemed to work quite well. And then I had perhaps a bit more serious keratosis on this side of the face, and that one was far more evident. It was very much more difficult to cover up with makeup, really, because it was a bit more pronounced. It was brown and a bit encrusted and heightened, really, so I was very aware of it. I always worry about that sort of thing, don't you, the keratosis, so I'm really pleased that it's gone. So far then, I'm very, very pleased with the effects of the cream, and I would recommend it to anyone. It's not been painful at all, it's not a problem to put on, it's just morning and evening, so it doesn't change your life dramatically or anything. So I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's got this sort of problem with their skin. Right, here we are again, and as you can see on my face, the brown patch has disappeared. There's no sign of the brown at all. I'm really pleased about this because that was quite a brown area on my face and really an aging sign. So I'm really, really happy that it's gone, and I'm very, very grateful to Ag3derm for what that's done for me, because basically it's made me feel better about my face, particularly without makeup, of course. Right, this part of my face was a keratosis, and it was a bit larger and raised, and the impression I had was that it was growing, so I was a bit worried about how big it was going to get. Very much like a mole, a raised mole. Anyway, I decided to apply the cream, and it was a bit stubborn at first. It wasn't quite as easy as the other area, but on the other hand, I just continued to apply it, and bit by bit it sort of shrank and started to disappear, and it's really made a difference on this side of my face, because it was fairly obvious just here, and of course anyone who speaks to you would notice it, etc. And it's gone. I'm very grateful. I'm now moving on to other areas of my body, because I've got one on my back. Yes, very happy with Ag3derm.